Hi, this is Ian, your SD MLS specialist. Let's talk about how to turn on the Collab Center and how to set up the notification options. Whether or not you've started by entering a contact and then adding a search, or if you've started by adding a search and then a contact, once they are both saved, you're going to receive a page like this. Just in case you're starting fresh, let's go ahead and click out of here and I'll show you how to quickly return back to that page. Let's start by going to the contacts icon, down to view manage contacts. Let's find our client on the page, click directly on their name. Once their contact activity appears on your page, we want to go to the left side. Click anywhere here on buyer activity or the folder. Once your saved search has been revealed, let's go ahead and click directly on the name of the search here under the buyer activity folder. Once you do that, we'll be right back to where we were in the beginning of the video. From here, to turn on the Collaboration Center, we will simply come down to the radio button and click it once. Immediately you'll notice that the total and new matches have been filled in. They are the same in this case because the search was just turned on. As we scroll down farther, if the client accesses the site, you will see a date and time that the site was accessed. Down here, the breakup is slightly different. You will see now that these three properties, of course, are in the undecided section because we just turned on the Collab Center, and your client has not yet made a decision as to whether or not they are a favorite, possible, or rejected. This should always be left on, so notifications are sent out to your contact. The notification settings is a place where you can make this notification individual to your client. One customization option is the message body. By clicking here, you can enter your own message. This should be a generic message, something that will be seen every time an email is sent out to your contact. Click OK to save. The notification date range is how long your search will run. It's generally a good idea to have today's date in the beginning field and then up to 1 year in the future for the end date. The notification trigger is the why. Why will this notification go out? It will go out because there's been a price change, maybe there's a new match, or maybe there's a new comment that your client has made or possibly that you have made to your client. In addition to those three items, let's click on the magnifying glass to see the other notification triggers. I would recommend choosing status change and initial photo, and then clicking save. This way you'll be notified if there are changes to a property that already matches your search. And of course, should there be a property without a photo, you would then be notified once a photo has been added. Let's click Save. The next item is the client scheduling. This is when you want your client to receive a notification. Should it be immediately, within about 5 to 15 minutes of a change occurring on the MLS? In most cases, this is going to be your best option. However, if your client is concerned with the number of emails that are received in the course of the day, you may want to think about clicking on recurring, in which case you can set the time frame to as often as the client would prefer. In this case, we're sending out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. if there are matches. Let's click OK. The next item is the to column. You will see here that our primary and secondary email addresses are located here in the to section. If you wish to add a third, fourth, or fifth email address, please feel free to type into the to CC or BCC fields. The subject line is something else I'd like to bring your attention to. This is something I'd also recommend updating. Make this something that your clients will see. Maybe type in new matches from your real estate agent, or some variety of this, something that will let them know that this email is coming from you and they should read it. Possibly even something about the search criteria, like the zip code, similar to the way we named our search. Once you've decided on that, we'll go down to the last option, and you'll see here, these are agent notifications. This determines how often you wish to receive a notification referencing this search. I would generally recommend leaving this set to immediate if you have your client set to immediate, and if you have your client set to recurring, then you would probably want to have yours set to recurring as well. If theirs is going out at 8:30, maybe send yours at 7:30 or 8, so you will be notified a little bit ahead of them and be able to speak to them intelligently about the properties that they have just received. Let's go ahead and set it to 8:30 or 8 o'clock, as I had mentioned, and then click OK. The only other options I'd like to bring your attention to would be the send link and the view site. The send link is very important. Once you get down to this portion of the page, you'll definitely want to click on send link. This box here is an email that is addressed to your clients. You can type in your own message here and then click send. This is going to send an email to your clients to notify them that their collaboration center has been created, and they will immediately be able to access it. Clicking on preview will give you a preview of the email that they will see. Anything that you choose to type in this field will appear underneath the Visit Your Site. As you scroll through, you'll see that there's a lot of information for your client to read that directs them on how to use the site. Last but not least, there's the View Site button. This is very important so that way you can take a look at the site before your client has a chance to get there. Let's click on View Site, and you will see immediately the Collab Center. So this was how to turn on the Collab Center and set up the notification options. For training videos on other topics, please visit us at sdmls.com, click on the Paragon icon in the top left corner, and then select Training Videos. This has been Ian, your SDMLS specialist, reminding you to play, pause, and practice.